Hello and welcome to NPS Now, your source of news and information about Norfolk Public Schools. I'm your host, Karen Tanner. This week we're starting off with Larchmont Elementary School, where the principal and staff took the challenge of riding tricycles to aid in their United Way campaign. Here's Ali Cater with the story.
On your mark, get set, go. Staff members at Larchmont Elementary put the pedal to the metal for a great cause. The Great Trike Race was one of many activities the school had to raise money for the United Way. Students were revved up to see their favorite teachers and building administrators compete for first place. Teachers whose classes raised the most money were eligible to compete.
The kids would come up and put donations in the teachers' boxes, and then every day we would tally up the dollar amount, and then each morning we'd announce who's in the lead. Now, some were in the lead one day, but then kids wanted their favorite teacher to race, so the kids came in, some brought in $5, some brought in $20. It was great because they really wanted to see their teacher race.
Parents and community members lent their support by donating the tricycles for this event. Over $700 was raised, but students' new awareness of what the United Way is all about may be the biggest winner.
This week we really taught the kids that United Way was about helping the community financially, with in our education as well. And they have come together and they're united as well. They're cheering each other on to help donate because they know what the United Way can do for our community.
One of our own hometown heroes, NFL great and Booker T. Washington High School alum Bruce Smith, was honored by Allstate Insurance and the Pro Football Hall of Fame as one of its hometown Hall of Famers. Smith received the bronze engraved plaque presented by his former coach, Zeke Avery, as Booker T. Washington students, alumni, the school board, and community members celebrated his accomplishment. This plaque will be permanently displayed at the school.
Well, it feels great, but as I stated before, this is not about me. My story has been told many times over and over again. This is about these teenagers here at Booker T. Washington High School and throughout the community, trying to encourage them and inspire them. They need to believe in themselves. Never, ever let someone tell you what you can't achieve or what you can't accomplish.
Learning Without Limits was this year's theme for the annual Parent University. Dr. Adolph Brown, the event's guest speaker, gave an energetic presentation that engaged the audience and inspired learning. Parent University offers workshops for parents to assist with SOL preparation, bullying prevention, math, science, and reading skills. Granby High School cut the ribbon on Norfolk's first student-run credit union. See how this partnership with Port Alliance enhances students academically as they prepare for the real world. Here's what they had to share.
The Port Alliance Federal Credit Union is our partner. Now, that credit union was established in 1958. So this is a real credit union. This is a real branch. As some people ask me, yes, we have a safe, everything is locked up, and we're web-based too. So we're not little paper pieces of, little slips of paper. So we have web-based banking and everything is very secure.
It's kind of a program that works cooperatively with teachers and parents to kind of build and develop the students to have really strong personal financial management skills.
This has been a busy week for Granby High School as students and staff think pink in honor of Breast Cancer Week with the second annual Pinking of Granby High School. Students held a special pep rally in addition to the week-long activities by the Career Development and Business Management students, SCA, and Granby's varsity football team who wore pink for the homecoming game to honor breast cancer survivors and those who lost the battle. Students sold pink-themed t-shirts, hoodies, bracelets, dog tags, buttons, and even cowbells. Proceeds were given to the Susan G. Komen for the Cure. It was a day made better with the help of Office Max, as 2 Norfolk teachers were surprised with classroom supplies at Norview and Willoughby Elementary Schools.
It was the biggest surprise ever, and I'm just pleased to receive it, and the children are going to truly enjoy it. I think it's a very great honor. And I know all teachers appreciate the pleasant surprise, and we will definitely use everything for the children.
I am so surprised. This is the nicest thing that could have possibly happened. I'm really excited, and I love what I do, and it's just nice to be thought of from Office Max this way.
Parents and fans were excited to be a part of the first NPS tailgate party at Powhatan Field. The Lake Taylor Titans and Granby Comets took to the gridiron with the best records in the district. Football fans enjoyed great food, sponsored by the Norfolk Education Foundation, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Get 'em Services. The Norfolk Education Foundation plans to host this tailgate party annually. Speaking of tailgate parties, are you ready for some football? Well, up next, we'll turn our attention to football and more sports around the district with NPS Sports featuring Steve Sutmiller.
Hi, I'm Steve Sutmiller, the Senior Coordinator of Athletics. We are highlighting 3 big events that took place this past week. First up, varsity football action. The 7-0 Lake Taylor Titans versus the 7-0 Granby Comets. This game was tabbed as the game of the year. A capacity crowd at Powhatan Stadium was not disappointed with this event. Both teams came in tied for first place in the Eastern District. Lake Taylor started first with quarterback Delmon Williams connecting with Harry Freeman on a 60-yard pass and catch for 6 points. The Comets answered with Caleb Wilson block punt on the next play. Wilson went over from 1 yard out to tie the score. The Titans took the lead into halftime with a score of 21-12. The second half was all Granby. Granby took the lead 25-21 at the 8-minute mark. This was the first time Lake Taylor has been behind all year. With 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, Granby lined up to punt the ball away, but Marquise Poole of Lake Taylor broke through to block the punt, and this would set up a dramatic finish. With 11 seconds to go, quarterback Williams dropped back, scrambled, and lofted the ball to tight end Jalen Holmes. As time expired, Jalen Holmes snatched the ball and victory away from Granby, and the Titans win 27-25 and remain undefeated. Moving on to field hockey, the Maury Commodores field hockey team secured the #1 seed in the upcoming Eastern District Field Hockey Tournament with a win over Lake Taylor Titans by the score of 8-0. Goals were scored by Maria Green, Sydney Cook, Corrine Lyons, Morgan Gutterman, and Morgan Hudgens. Maury improves their record to 12-2-1 on the season. Eastern District cheerleading competition was held recently at Norview High School. This competition routinely brings out large crowds, and the 2012 competition was sold out again. IC Norcom was crowned district winner, while Norview High School was the highest seeded Norfolk school. The top 4 teams will move on to Eastern Region competition. This event will be Saturday, October 27th at Churchland High School. The 4 Eastern District representatives will be IC Norcom, Churchland High School, Norview High School, and Granby High School. Good luck.
Welcome back to NPS Now. I'm Karen Tanner, and today I'd like to welcome Carlos Clanton, the Executive Director of the Norfolk Education Foundation, as he shares with us the big surprise he gives teachers to aid instruction in the classroom. Let's take a quick look at some teachers' responses to the Norfolk Education Foundation's Prize Patrol.
The grants for our social studies and mathematics programs so that the children can go from classroom to classroom as if they're traveling the world and have a passport and learn various social studies and mathematics concepts.
We are going to do a outdoor garden and vegetable garden for the students to help them with an interesting activity outside, a place to relax, a place to get to, and also to see, getting back to nature, what grows where, and then taking a look at the vegetables firsthand from seed to final product of the fruit.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful that they can do this for teachers, because this is going to be a great opportunity for my students to improve their reading in a very fun way.
Oh, I think this is wonderful. This is not what I thought I was coming into, so I am surprised. And I was actually a little worried because I was wondering if we were going to hear anything. So this is great.
Well, tell us, Carlos, how long have you been surprising these teachers with these great gifts?
Well, we've been surprising teachers with the prize patrol since about 2009, but we've been giving out the mini grants since about 2006.
Okay, now what type of mini grants are they?
These are funds that are generated and donated from many of our partners in the community to support innovative classroom projects. So they range, like you said, from anywhere from $250 to $2,500, and they can be anything from purchasing a greenhouse for a school, for a science grade level classroom, or from just getting some small supplies to help with tutoring or mentoring after school.
So what's the particular name of this particular prize patrol?
It's the Seeds for Success Prize Patrol, and that idea and that theme came up because we wanted to be able to sow seeds into the classroom of monetary dollars and activities so that we could grow big dreams in the hearts and the minds of our kids.
So how much do you think you've given out so far?
I know that we were almost close to $200,000 now.
Wonderful. So tell me, you have a new campaign you're kicking off.
Yeah, the Million Reasons campaign, and we launched that back in August. A great way of being able to generate $1 million in support to the school district annually. So this year's goal is $275,000, and every year we're going to continue to expound upon that and add an additional $100,000 to the goal.
Wonderful. So I understand we're in the middle of our United Way campaign, so you have a way that people can donate to the foundation through that.
Yes, I'm an avid United Way donor, and so but you have an opportunity where you can designate or restrict your gift. And so I donate through United Way, and I can write in Norfolk Education Foundation and the amount on my United Way form, or for employees they can go and directly use another form, because this year we can do direct pay payroll deduction. So this is something new we're evolving every year.
Wonderful. So how long has the foundation been in existence here in Norfolk?
Well, the idea came in 1998 to start a foundation. In 2002, they were incorporated, but laid a little dormant. But back in 2005, got a group of leaders back together. In 2006, we launched again. So we've been going strong since 2006.
Wow, and I can tell because you've given so much back to the district with the Evening of Excellence events and different activities. So you're really getting a name for yourself around here with the Education Foundation.
Well, just really being passionate about children, being passionate about the school district and the great work that individuals can, how they can get back and support our public schools. Because at the end of the day, we know that strong schools equals a strong community.
That's right. So what's coming up next for the foundation?
Well, we have the Superintendent's Community Exchange Breakfast, which is coming up on the 29th of October. We have a new matching day that's coming up in November, where we're going to put everyone together, schools, and allow community individuals to come together and find great matches of how they can support our local schools. And then, of course, the Tie Awards, which is going to happen on November the 28th.
So if people want to know more, if they want to become a partner, a mentor, or volunteer, how can they do that?
Well, we've got two great ways. You can go to norfolkedfound.org, or you can call us at 628-1172.
Well, thank you, Carlos, for joining us here today. We appreciate you joining us for this edition of NPS Now. The show will air weekly on WNPS Channel 47, or you can view it online at www.npsk12.com. Thank you for watching NPS Now.